electoral fraud of extensive proportions. And it is very clear from what has been choreographed at the so-called Great Rift Valley Lodge, or whatever it is, which, ironically, is a property owned by President Uhuru Kenyatta's family. So that's the irony, is that you have an electoral fraud that has been perpetrated and that has been nullified by the Supreme Court, and the body that committed those illegalities then goes on a retreat to a property owned by one of the contestants. Then a day after the so-called retreat comes out and says that everything is okay. There was a memo, an extensive memo, that this buffoon called Chebukati, I don't want to call him Chairman Chebukati, because he's become a buffoon.
Did you think
wrote, no, I'm going to speak because this man has turned the country upside down. More than 100 billion Kenya shillings has been lost in the stock exchange. The people's lives have come to a standstill. The people's will have been overturned because of electoral fraud that they committed. In a sense, what I'm saying is that...
But his buffoonery is yet to be investigated.
No,
so
no, he's a buffoon. He was a second respondent, and the court has found as fact that he committed illegalities. And the court found as fact that these illegalities were committed deliberately. So that's already settled. What we are waiting for are just reasons for the orders. But the orders have already been rendered. So we know what the verdict of the court is. This running around that the media is doing from what the court has done is shameful. The court has already spoken and has already ordered. Now, what we expected, at the very least, number one, was that Chebukati and his buffoons were going to open up the IBC servers for a complete, comprehensive forensic audit.
Yes.
They have not done that. The buffoons were going to present the Kim's kits for forensic audit. They have not done that. The buffoons were going to resign because they have been indicted by the Supreme Court. Anywhere else in the world, these guys would be gone, would be history, and would be facing charges. In Kenya, the media has been playing games with us the same way they did on August 8th. The media knew there was no election. The media knew that the figures that were being dangled on TV screens starting on the 7th of August were fake. The media knew that the so-called results, the so-called numbers that were being reminded every day by characters like William Ruto, people, demagogues who should not occupy public office, and I'm going to call him a demagogue on live TV, because he is, are now telling us that the people's will were overturned by Wakoras. There is no Kora worse than William Ruto in the Republic of Kenya. He has been accused, even at the ICC, of very serious crimes. He's been indicted in local courts by the High Court for stealing people's property, which he has confessed to, and he has returned land that he has stolen. This is not a man that should be lecturing us on anything. But yet, the media is all over the place, saying that, oh, there is a brokered peace and whatnot. Peace over what? Has Chebukati received a response to his memo, the so-called memo, that you guys reported very gloriously in the past two days? No. But instead, William Ruto told us 2 days ago that Chiloba has responded. And yesterday, when I saw this man looking timid, looking completely out of his wits, saying that we have met, we have reached a deal, blah, 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 on the one hand saying that he has received a response which he has not published, and on the other saying that he has not. We do not want games. If this buffoon and his group cannot resign and cannot open up the IBC infrastructure for forensic audit, there should and will be no election. Yes, that is my assessment.
Okay, do you think